Hi, I'm Zeos Pantera, the host of In Ear Fetish, and these are the Satsumas from Campfire Audio, and they sound like ass. Like, literally, I'm listening to them. I've had them for a while. How long have I had the Satsumas? Well, the boxes they came in, these are the boxes that they came in. Like, here's the Honeydew one. And it was cool because you had it, and you flipped it over, and you opened it up, and it was like, ah. And this little box came out of it, and I was like, oh. And I've had it so long that one's got poop on it, and it's Chewbacca's poop. When Chewbacca was sick, she very rarely pooped anywhere she wasn't supposed to. She decided to poop on the Satsuma box, and she was fucking right. Chewbacca called it. These sound like ass. These are like I'm doing both the Honeydews and the Satsumas. I put out the Satsumas first, and I'm like, yeah, that angry fucking wallpaper. Chewbacca, you did great. Chewbacca's the best fucking audio reviewer. Hashtag Chewbacca's best. Here's the problem. Campfire Audio makes very nice. Campfire Andromeda is like world renowned. They're one like golden beam of fucking amazing. And when they went to make budget IEMs, they were $200 and $250 for budget. And they're built like, here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna try to really do this fast. When you try to build, when Mercedes is like, we need to build a budget car, they overdo the budget aspect. Because there's really good like $30,000 cars, $25,000 cars from Honda and everything else. But you're Mercedes, you make these amazing vehicles. So you cut so many fucking corners to make it budget that it's a pile of shit. This is terribly built. I know that, I think they're made in America. So I'm not going to give them so much shit. But it's like, this is like play school plastic. And I don't know what the fuck this nozzle is. Because it's not a straight tube. Like the IEM tip is like going on and then like stretching and then like falling forward. It's like what is happening here? I'm using Dakoni tips. It came with foams and they don't fit my ears, so I took them out. But and it's got like a weird knot. This all feels cheap. And then it's an MMCX connector, which I'm not super married to anymore. Like I don't really want it to be. Then for some, like the wire is nice, but in the same vein of like we make really nice expensive things, we need to make our cheaper stuff feel cheaper. So they use this like right angle, like 3.5 millimeter. It's not the worst head, but then the wires, like it just feels thin. It's like they were going for this extremely light thing. I felt worse wires. This is a nice, this part of it. Then it gets to the 2-wire and it still feels nice, but altogether the package just feels super cheap, like extra cheap. And then I put them in my ears, and by the time I got them seated, because for some reason the shape of this was just not happy. I'm using the same tips I did in the last IEM review. Like pull the tips off that, put the tips on this, and I can't get them to sit in my ears. Like what the fuck is that? How can I not get it to sit in my ears? And when I did sit in my ears, and I'm like, huh, is this in stereo? And I literally had to go through my headphone demo where it does left, right, to see if it was stereo, because it was so bland it sounded mono. Again, this is so that you go to the fucking page. Here's the actual page for the Satsumas at $199. They're out of stock because they're not going to be made anymore, probably. But you see the chart here that's like frequency response, low, medium, high. Like all those graphs had to be low. Because Campfire wants you to buy their other things. Let's look at something called, I don't know what the fucking Holocene is. Look at that one. $600. Ooh. Actually, they're all pretty low there, too. They want you to buy their really expensive shit. Where is it? Equinox, Trifecta, Cascade? Oh, the Cascade is a headphone, isn't it? Yeah, that's $800. That thing was so fucking weird. Everything's still... Where's the one that's all 10s? The point is... They made a cheap, shitty headphone to be cheap and shitty, and they have accomplished their goal. This is just the most blah thing ever, and if you buy it in the yard sale, I don't think I'll include Chewbacca's poop. In fact, I might burn Chewbacca's poop as like that was the last little remnants of her in the basement. It's been sitting there for since she died in October of 2021. Did she die in August 2021? Wow. So last October was a year. Wait, yeah, 2022 was the year anniversary. She passed away on October 4th, I think, 2021, and she pooped on that probably a few weeks before, and I didn't notice it. So this one's still good though. So if anyone wants the Honeydew one that's been sitting on the floor next to it, It's like, ooh, had a little like seal you had to break. They made it real special feeling when you opened it. We don't know how the honeydew sounds yet. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that right now, in fact, because these Chewbacca fucking called it. Hashtag called it. By the way, mousepad linked in the description. Although I'm linking these in the description, and but you're not interested in buying this. You're interested in buying that. I thought the fox or cat girl. What are we calling her? Anyway, I'm gonna stop the camera now, and I'm gonna give these a listen for 20 minutes or so, and then come back and tell you if these suck as hard as these, because these are $50 more, and a worse color, I might add. This is like an orange, but I don't mind orange. I like oranges. What is this? Baby banana diarrhea? Let's see how bad they are. Well, that didn't take fucking long. Jesus Christ, these are both identical. I can't even tell a difference between them. They're just abysmal and more abysmal. Like, it's just like dull and muddled and mono sounding, and it's just... There's a flute playing, hold on. Okay. A shaker, there was some imaging there. And then the bass comes in and it sounds like it's playing through my nose, like... Okay, these are horseshit and terrible. Welcome back. Oh, he's in his happy box. He's in his happy box. You're not Chewbacca's replacement, but you are related to her, so welcome. That's the Drake. I gave him a giant piece of Kaizen foam that came with the 3D printer. So yeah, these are baby puke, and they're terrible, and these are nice kind of orange candy, and they're terrible. And here's the accessories, by the way. For some reason, they come with 2 different disgusting green bags. This one, the Satsuma, comes with an even grosser green than the fucking honeydew. And look at this bag. It's like, oh, there's another thing inside of it? Like, okay, that's kind of nice, actually, in there. I'd lay in this. It's like a felt. But then it comes with fucking, did I take them out of this? No, there's more in this. How many of these bags? The little double finger bags. They're the double finger bag and then another double finger bag containing more tips. Here is more foam tips. More silicone tips. So they're using them as... They just had infinite bags and they're just like, put all the accessories in there. I don't know. Here is a pin, a fucking Campfire audio pin. And then this side is more silicone tips. So it comes with a fuckload of everything. And then an earwax cleaner. I'll just shove all that shit back in there. Just shoving it right back in there. And that goes in there. And then this was in here, presumably with the IEMs in it. This is I'm so glad. I didn't have enough, like, IEM reviews where I'm like, these aren't good. And I've started to put on a little bit of, like, the bitterness. But these blow, like, I'm going to fucking love... Whatever IEM I do next, you guys are fucked, because I'm going to love it. Because compared to these, it's going to sound like fucking gods playing violin in my ears. These are shit. Campfire, please, don't sell these anymore. Do better. Do better, Senator. Do better. Fucking Mangrid Ts. Well, the T2s are, what, $300? Fucking... A fucking 9 million IEMs that are better than these for half the price. They're all Chinese, and these are American, I believe, but like, at twice the price, you should be able to do as good as them with their shit. Granted, these are also like a year and a half old, and the one aspect of audio that I think goes faster and faster than anything else is IEM technology. Like how good IEMs sound. These are just absolute. Chewbacca made the correct decision. She shit on it. So now I can get rid of that. I can get rid of this. Oh, it's so pretty though. And we can put these in the fucking yard sale. From the 1st to the 10th of every month on Z Reviews and linked in the description, you can buy this crap. Specifically. I don't know if you want the cat poop thing, but ugh, that's in the Horde. I'll link to these. I'll link to this mouse. Thank God this mouse pad exists, because I have nothing positive to say about the whole review. Although, I could see better detail on this. And it says Lugacy. I don't know what that is. I just bought a bunch of random mouse pads to try to change it up a bit. And now it's Lugacy. So yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, Honeydew. Goodbye, Satsuma. No one will love you ever. I'll make sure of it. Just a little end note. So I post all the things in the patronage chat. If you're a $10 patron, you get in here. And I brought it up, and yeah, people are just like, yeah, they're so bad. They're the worst things. And literally there's one thing that has like reverse phase. And so I think I'm keeping one set. I think I'm keeping the Satsumas. Just because when people show up here, if all I have is amazingly great IEMs, there's no point of reference. I'm going to be like, here's a bad set. Listen to those. So yeah, packing the rest up. I'll put the honeydews in the yard sale, and someone else can suffer or give them as a joke gift to a friend. Please pay no more than like $50 for these. Please.